Welcome from all of us at He Is Risen Ministries. Your support by subscribing and giving a thumbs up helps us keep creating videos that inspire and equip those seeking a deeper walk with the Lord. Thank you for being here today. Settle in, take a breath. Let's walk through this together, slowly and kindly, like old friends sharing wisdom at the kitchen table. Today we're talking about something sacred, something God Himself designed, something beautiful, challenging, stretching, refining, and when we honor it, deeply rewarding. We're talking about Christian marriage again, a marriage that isn't held together simply by feelings or convenience, but by God's own hands. Jesus said in Matthew 19 that when a man and woman come together in marriage, God is the one who joins them, not the pastor, not the courthouse, not the family, God Himself. And when God joins two lives together, Jesus added, "Let no man separate." That means no outside pressure should break it, and no inner struggle should tear it apart. Now that might sound heavy, but stay with me, because it's also incredibly hopeful. If God is the one holding your marriage together, you don't have to rely only on your strength. You're not left alone to fix everything yourself. The same God who called you into this covenant is the God who empowers you to walk it out. Marriage is permanent not because God wants to trap people, but because He wants to protect them and bless them and give them a chance to experience the deep, steady love that reflects His own heart. Let's break this down simply. Marriage means two people becoming one, not in a cute, poetic way, but in a deep, spiritual, everyday reality. Two minds learning to think together, two hearts learning to feel together, two wills learning to choose together, two futures becoming a shared one, two lives opening their hands and saying, "Lord, shape us, mold us, teach us, and make us one." That takes sacrifice from both sides, not a one-way street, not one person always bending while the other stands stiff, not one giving everything while the other coasts along. Both give, both surrender, both grow. Think of marriage like a long, steady walk, two people tied together with God's cord at the center. If one rushes ahead while the other drags behind, there's tension. If both pull in opposite directions, the cord strains. But when both move patiently, communicate, adjust, and keep their eyes on God's path, the walk becomes peaceful, even if the terrain gets rough. Another picture, imagine two pieces of wood being glued together. At first you might still see the seam, you might notice the rough edges, but over time with pressure, sanding, reshaping, and care, you no longer see two separate pieces. You see one solid board, stronger than either piece was on its own. That's what God means when He says, "The two shall become one." Let's talk real life for a moment. Every marriage has seasons. Seasons when everything feels easy, like a bright spring day, and seasons when the leaves fall, the air grows cold, and nothing comes naturally. Adults of every age know this truth well. Maybe you've had seasons where you and your spouse couldn't seem to say anything without misunderstanding each other. Maybe you've walked through financial stress, parenting struggles, health scares, job losses, disappointments, or hurts that didn't heal overnight. Maybe you've had days when you whispered quietly, "This is harder than I thought it would be." If that's you, you're not alone. Millions have walked that same path, and yet many have found their marriages growing stronger, not because life got easier, but because they learned to lean on God and on each other. One modern analogy. Think of marriage like Wi-Fi. When the connection is strong, everything runs smoothly. But sometimes the signal gets weak. The walls of stress, busyness, miscommunication, or selfishness get in the way. You start buffering, you get frustrated. But the solution isn't to throw the device away, it's to move closer to the source. Reconnect, realign, refocus. Marriage works the same way. Another example. Think of a garden. If you don't water it, weeds grow. If you don't tend to it, flowers die. If you don't nourish it, it withers. But when you invest a little care each day, even small doses, the garden flourishes. Marriage smells sweeter when it's tended regularly, even with simple things like a soft word, a listening ear, a gentle apology, a shared prayer, or a small act of kindness. Sacrifice in marriage doesn't always look dramatic. Most days it's ordinary. It looks like choosing patience when frustration is easier, choosing forgiveness when holding a grudge feels more satisfying. choosing kindness when exhaustion tempts you toward sharp words, choosing humility when pride wants the last word, choosing to see your spouse not as an enemy, but as a partner created by God, loved by God, and joined to you by God. And here's the tender truth. The permanence of marriage isn't meant to intimidate you. It's meant to comfort you. It means you don't have to fear being abandoned when you have a bad day. It means you don't have to compete for worth or value. It means you can grow at your own pace because you're building something lasting, not temporary. You're building something God Himself delights in blessing. But marriage isn't automatic, it's intentional. Every day you get to choose. Will I make room for my spouse's heart today? Will I bring my own heart honestly and lovingly? Will I let God guide me in the way I speak, listen, forgive, and care? Maybe today God is nudging you toward a gentle conversation. Maybe He's inviting you to release an old hurt. Maybe He's encouraging you to show affection again. Maybe He's reminding you to pray together. Something simple like, Lord, help us stay close, help us love well. Maybe He's whispering, your marriage still matters, and I am still the one holding you both. Remember this, you're not expected to master marriage. You're invited to surrender it, to place it in God's hands, and to walk beside your spouse with grace. So here's your encouragement for today. Lean in. Ask God for renewed tenderness. Look for small ways to build unity. Let sacrifice be an offering rather than a burden. And trust that the same God who joined you together can strengthen what feels weak, restore what feels worn down, and breathe life back into places that feel dry. If you're single today but listening in, this message matters for you too, because marriage isn't about perfection. It's about commitment, humility, and love shaped by God's heart. If God leads you into marriage one day, you'll carry these truths with you. And if not, you can still encourage others who need reminder of God's design. As we close, let your heart settle for a moment. The Lord who created marriage, who designed two to become one, sees you. He understands your journey. He knows the joys and the weights you carry, and He stands ready to strengthen your steps. Thank you for spending this time with us. Thank you for letting these words soak in. And thank you for being part of this community that seeks God together. Got a question you'd like us to explore in a future video? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. For now, rest in the knowledge that the one who loved you first has already prepared a place for you in His eternal family. And may His voice ring clearly and powerfully this very day.